Okay, YouTube world, here's my bike. It's a 2016 BMW K1600 GTL. If anybody knows, or if they've priced them or anything, these are not your cheaper bikes. This is BMW's top of the line motorcycle as far as touring. It's a sport touring bike. I've added some extras, add-ons to it and everything, but one thing that always puzzled me is BMW didn't see the need to put a helmet lock on it. Sure, your helmets will fit, a full-face helmet will fit in the side bags. You can get one in the trunk. And that's all fine and dandy if you're just going for like a cruise or something and not going that far and you don't have anything in your bags. And even if you're just going somewhere, close and you've got your gear in there, then what you want is somewhere to be able to put your helmet and not have to worry about it walking off when you're, say, in a store, or if you're in a restaurant eating, or just, going to the mountains and parked it on the side of the road and wanted to take a stroll. And I've searched the internet and looked at several different types of helmet locks. And everything that I've found so far would either be mounted in this area here, which you can see is close to the tailpipe. You can have something that mounts here, also close to the tailpipe. So I continued to search and search and search, and what I come up with was this. It's called Lidlox. Their website is www.lidlox.com. That's www.lidlox.com. These mount on your bar tips here, your bar weights. And you can order them in a single set, or you can order them in a double set, which I ordered. The single set will come with only one lock, one spacer, 2 keys, one locking tumbler, one adapter, and one screw. And of course, if you order the double, you'll get twice as many. You'll also get 4 keys, and all 4 keys are keyed alike. I got in touch with the owner of the company, and told him, I was looking for something like this. And I wanted to know about the quality of it, because I could not find anything online about it. I found a couple, with people installing them and, and showing how they work. But my biggest concern was the quality of it. What if the chrome starts chipping off? What if it starts to rust? What if one of the locks messes up? And he told me, he said, don't worry. He said he puts a lifetime guarantee on everything, or every Lidlox helmet lock that he sells. And I'm like, so if it's just a cosmetic issue, a little pitting on the chrome, or something like that, I said, now that would be something that I would have to pay to have replaced. And he said, no sir. He said, if you'll send me a picture, he said, I will send you a new one at no charge. And I was like, that's pretty good. So And I figured, you know, what I got to lose? You know, I'll get them and, you know, give it a try. Now, I'm not getting paid to do this or anything like that. I paid for the locks and all, and I figured, you know, since there's nobody out there, and if it's a good product, and even if it's a bad product, I'm going to let you know. I mean, I've got no interest in the company. I just want to, you know, get the people out there that has a bike, you know, like this, and he sells them for almost any kind of bike. Just about any bike that has the bar ends on them. He even sells them for Harley Davidsons, and if you don't have a bar end on the Harley Davidson, it would mount up here on your switch housing, which to me is ingenious because you can actually lock your helmet and then put your helmet on your mirror and it's not going anywhere. But I had looked at his video on how to install it, and I just want to see, you know, how easy it is and if it actually works, and you know, we'll go from there. So first thing first was I need to remove my bar end. Now I'm using a Torx 45, and make sure I've got this right. I want to remove this bar end. Okay, it wasn't so tough. Now in his video, I mean, it just looks really easy, you know, and from my experience, you know, you see stuff that's easy and you get it home and you try it yourself and you're like scratching your head, you know, trying to figure out what's going on, what goes where and everything else. So here's the lid locks. I'm gonna open it up. Now you notice I've got the chrome on chrome. You can get chrome with the black spacer. You can get the black with the chrome spacer, or you can get black and black. And the only difference is the aesthetics on it, just, you know, just the way it looks. So let's open this up real carefully, like, try not to cut your fingers off, and see how that goes. And everything comes with the package. Everything that you need to install it. The only thing that's not with the package is your T45 to take your bar weight off, and it's a 5mm Allen key that puts the spacer back on. So that's the only thing that you have to supply. Everything else is in the package already. So we'll go ahead and get this open. Wow, that's packed pretty good in there. Okay, and this is your locking mechanism, and you can tell, you know, it's actually made out of something, you know, it's not plastic. It's, you know, a heavier metal, and this is even heavier, I guess, because, you know, it's more solid. Yeah, so let's get on down here. And like I say, I bought the double, so I'm gonna have 2 locks and 4 keys, but we just gonna go over, you know, installing one of them. And here's your locking mechanism that will go into it later, and there's your pin, and you just put it in there like that. Let's put that to the side. Let's see, we've got a helmet attacher, I guess is how you would say it. And the good thing about this is a lot of people nowadays, they don't wear helmets that's got D-rings. They have quick connects to them. And this right here will allow you to put either kind of helmet on it, and it is included with the package. And some of the ones that I looked online, if you didn't have a D-ring helmet, you had to pay extra for this piece here. Now mine came with 2 because I've got the double package. See what else we got in here. We've got it's a 5mm Allen head screw, which takes the place of your factory screw, and it's, you know, you can tell it's high quality stainless. And let's see what else we have in here. We've got have an Allen wrench, which will lock the lock in place. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to follow the directions that he had on his website. That's www.lidlox.com, lidlox.com. And it looks like he maybe have put a, let's see, he's got a nice little sticker, and here's the warranty, or I'm sorry, this shows the guy that it is. It's Matt, Mr. Desire. I may be pronouncing that wrong, you know, excuse me if I am, I apologize. His phone number is area code 623-298-7835, and you can email him at matt@lidlox.com. And he sent me 2 cards, and as you can see on here, I'm hoping you can see this is actually a patent item. Put those to the side, and then we've got right here care and warranty of your lid locks, and it's got on here, for installation instructions, please watch the videos on our website. That's actually where I saw it. And it also says the best way to keep your lock working smoothly is to flush it with a small amount of WD-40 once every few months, or whenever it has been exposed to water or dirt. This should keep your lock working smoothly to years to come. The lock mechanism is, however, delicate, and these locks can, in rare cases, fail to open. It is therefore recommended that you keep the supplied Allen key in your motorcycle toolkit. In the unlikely event that the lock fails to open, simply loosen the set screw and unscrew the lock core from the lock body using the key as a tool, just like when you installed it. Then contact Lidlox at sales@lidlox.com, and we will send you a replacement lock core. Well, I didn't even think about that. That's a pretty good idea, but let's go ahead and go with the installation here. It said first to, you see you've got a bigger hole here, flush here. It said to put it on there like that. I might have to get everything together. That's not going to just stay up there. But you run your bolt through it like this, and then you run that through. Let me go ahead and get my Allen wrench on there, and it says to get it started. Now I'm just putting this on for demonstration purposes, so I'm gonna be taking this back off and using some blue Loctite on it, just so I don't have to worry about it coming loose. But he said in the instructions, he says to make sure that this is pointing down, so that is pointing down. Let's see, I have to get a longer Allen wrench or something to put on my wrench, but this will work for now. There we go. That's good and tight, and so far everything's going the way that he said it would. And now I've got this here locking mechanism, and he says to take this and, you know, finger start it, run it up as far as you can. Okay, and now use your key, which is a brilliant idea, because I don't know of any other way that you would lock it or put this on the rest of the way in, but you just put it in and you turn it until it bottoms out. Now you don't want to put a lot of pressure on here because these keys are a little delicate. They're not so delicate that, you know, you're going to break them over time, but I mean, it's not a torque wrench. So just, let's see, make sure we got that thing in there. Oh, I locked it. Okay, now we have a set screw, and the set screw is right here, and that's where your little Allen wrench that he supplies with you comes in. And you take this and you put it in there, and I feel like you could probably put a little dab of blue Loctite on here too, but you just want to snug that up. And then here comes the moment of truth, because it's, well, let's test it out. He says, you know, put your helmet in there, you push this in, and sure enough, it goes in. And then you just take your key, install it, and there you go. That's probably, you probably get used to. Yeah, there we go. You can turn it either way, but if you go this way, you can actually hear it pop out. And you only turn it like a, I don't know, that's not even a quarter of a turn. That's about an eighth of a turn. But let's try it out on the helmet now. Now my helmet that I wear, as you can see here, has the quick release mechanism on it. So what he says is you just run this through your helmet like this. You place it in here like that. You line it up and you push it. And that's it. And that helmet is there until you unlock it. You don't have to worry about your helmet growing legs while you're in the store shopping or eating dinner or just, you know, away from your bike. Now he says, you know, you just take a little pressure off of it, and there it went. Come right off. Let's try that again. You know, I'm kind of surprised. I mean, most of the time when you buy a product, it never goes on the way that they say it's supposed to go on. You always have to do something. And you lock it, and there it is. I am very surprised and very impressed with how this goes on the motorcycle. Okay, and now I'm gonna go ahead and take it off. You have to lift up on it just a little bit, take some of the weight off of it. I'm gonna take my helmet, this helmet, put it up, and I've got an older helmet that I wear still. And as you notice, it's got the D-rings on it. Alright. You just place that through there. I'm gonna close it up. You put it in there, and there you go. And that helmet is not going anywhere until you want it to go somewhere. So, folks, if you're looking for a place to be able to secure your helmets on your motorcycle, and if you're like me, you don't want your helmets close to your tailpipe to actually burn your hand, possibly, you know, do a little bit of damage to your helmet. If you're looking for something that, I mean, you don't even have to squat down to put this on your motorcycle. It's just there. It's convenient, and it comes off that quick. And you know, while you're riding, you just push it back in, and that's flush. And that, to me, that is a really nice finished look. So, you know, I'll try it out for a while, and I don't see any problems that I would run into. I mean, you know, he says, you know, a little WD-40 here and there won't hurt, which, I mean, that's with anything. you know, you want to take care of the chrome on it. And like I said, you can get it with this chrome and this black, or this chrome and this black, or you can get black and black. You know, it's just, you know, what look that you're going for. So, you know, for the price and compared to the other options that I saw for the helmet locks, I believe that this right here is going to be your best bet. And for the guy to tell me that, you know, even if the chrome on it starts to pit, or if the chrome happens to flake off or something, just give him a call and he'll send you another one at no charge. I mean, who else does that? So this is Fireman ST13, and I was just wanting to show you how to install this here new lid locks. And I believe we got a winner here. So I'll try to put down in the description